everyone, I know I have been lately slow on making videos. I was supposed to be resting after a little surgery that I had, but honestly the real reason why I have been slow on making videos is that toy over there that I got for myself. For myself, right? And that toy is called Bambu Lab A1 3D printer. No sponsorship here, just my first impressions after living for it for a while. Hopefully someone finds this feedback useful. I have always been curious about 3D printing. As a perfect hobby, a part creative outlet, a part problem solving tool. And yes, now also a possible content for you guys. But I never found a good reason to get one. Well, technically I still don't have a good reason, but I couldn't resist the deal.
Shut up and take my money!
The A1 comes in two flavors, mini and the standard one. I went with the standard one, as majority of reviews noted that you will quickly outgrow the mini one, and I tend to agree to that. I did skip the MES unit, but I already regret the choice, but more on that later. The setup of A1 honestly was a breeze. It mostly comes pre-assembled, you just snap few parts, run the calibration, and you're printing in less than half an hour. Compared to the horror stories that I heard about old school 3D printers, it felt like a plug and play. And now I understand why Bambu is compared to the Apple in the 3D printing space. For someone new to the 3D printing, this is an FDM printer. Basically it melts plastic filament and lays it layer by layer until you get an object. It does support a lot of materials, but since it's not enclosed, it does produce fumes and plastic particles to the air, so I'm sticking to the less toxic ones like PLA and PETG. Well, there is no consensus of how harmful these basic materials are, but to be on safe side I do run air purifier nearby. But I have heard that you can put also it in enclosure or work with it in well ventilated room like workshop to work with more trickier filaments. Okay, so you have set up your printer. What now? We need to print something. Opening the Maker's World will get you surprised on the endless collection of community-made models to choose from.
Nice!
And the integration is so seamless, you just find the model that you're interested in, couple of clicks and you're printing. And you can even do that from your mobile phone. You just select the model, send to the print far away from home and monitor the progress through the built-in camera feed. But here comes the first rabbit hole. You quickly realize your first projects aren't for your use cases, but for solving artificial problems created by the printer itself. The printer poops plastic, print the poop tray. Have a blade, detaching models, but no handle. Print one. Nowhere to store the filaments. Print a spool holder, and then another one. Tool chaos. Start organizing it. In my first 30 prints, half of them were just for the printer itself. And the real magic for me is when you stop the downloading models and start creating your own. For example, my mom had broken this window blind holder, and the model is so old that it's quite hard to find a replacement here in our local stores. So it sounded like a perfect challenge for the 3D printer. And here is a quick tutorial on printing custom parts. Step 1. Take the broken piece and assess the problem. Step 2. Start gathering measurements. But wait, you realize that you don't have the proper tool. Step 2. Print the measuring tool. Step 3. Gather the measurements from the piece. Step 4. Model the part in Blender or any other software. Step 5. Open in Bambu Studio, slice it and send it to print. Step 6. Install it and enjoy it. My only regret is not getting the MES unit. That is the multi-material add-on that lets you print in different colors automatically. Right now I have to babysit the printer, pausing it mid-print to swap the colors. Fun for the first time, annoying for the 10th time. Yes, MES create more waste, sometimes it outweighs the print itself, but honestly the convenience would be worth it. So if someone would send it to me, I would gladly review it. Wink wink. So after a month of using it, is it worth it? Honestly, yes, it's quite reliable and insanely user-friendly. From 30 prints I think there was only maybe one misprint. And for my office setup, it's been perfect. The 3D printing has never been accessible as now, and if you're sitting still on the fence, I said this is one of the easiest entry points into the hobby, especially with ongoing discounts. What are my plans with it? I will keep experimenting it, combine with some electronics projects, robotics, and of course share the content with you guys. So let me know, would you like to see more 3D printing projects on this channel? Maybe even some tutorials designing some own models. But in the meantime, excuse me, I got one more print to babysit.